again. Please excuse the washing machine. This morning I've got a bit of a job to do. I've got to go and, you know, grow some garlic. Well, I got to put the garlic in to grow. So I'm going to take you outside with me so we can have a little wander around the garden as well. So, as I said, please excuse the low-flying aircraft in the background. This is England. They have washing machines in the kitchen. It's weird. Okay, so we're gonna. I bought this garlic at the supermarket. Really don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna give it a crack and see what happens. But we're gonna get all the cloves out to start with. Just gonna be simple bit. I mean, they cost me, I don't know, a couple of pennies each, probably about 30p each, I think it was, for each of these. And I'm going to use the biggest ones. Bloody washing machine. Right, okay. Because this apparently is the time to be doing it. This whole growing of the garlic thing. Because apparently just before winter is when you plant the garlic, then it comes up in the spring. This is one I had left over. We don't actually eat a lot of garlic. I mean, like I do. Tanny doesn't. He can't even be in the same room as it cook in. Because the gas from it makes him quite sick. He can actually eat garlic as long as it's in something. But he can't actually have it on its own, like cheesy garlic bread and stuff like that. Right, we're going to head outside. Okay, so we're out in my garden, out in the garden. I'm just gonna spin the camera around so you can have a look, see what's happening. Not a lot at the moment, but that's all our little fruity trees and our little planter boxes and things like that. It's not hugely exciting, but it is pretty cool. So, what we're gonna do is where we had the chard earlier in the year, we can actually go and plant the garlic. It's very exciting, I know. We're pretty limited on what we're allowed to do. If this was up to us, the whole garden would be a veggie garden. I'm not gonna lie. It really would be. But we have a communal space in where we live, and so we're not allowed to really do much. We're pretty limited, but we're lucky we've got good neighbours who are pretty cool with what we're doing, really. Trying to make the place a little bit more of a livable space. Now, we're going to have to fight with the nasturtiums, which are almost on their way out anyway. I'm just waiting to get more seeds off them, to be honest, so I can process those. I'm going to lift this lot up so I can find a space to put the camera. Okay, so it's not going to... God, you guys are going to get eaten by nasturtiums in a minute, so give a sec. Alright, there we go. So this is the bed. We're just literally going to grab these cloves and stick them in the ground. That's quite a big one. Ooh, is it one or is it two? Ah, it is two. Right, okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about spacing, because frankly a bulb of garlic isn't that big at the end of the day. And oops, that one nearly ended up in Oz. And yeah, so, you know, they only really need as much space as they need to grow. So hopefully these will come up. It could be in for a fairly nice crop, which would be nice. Won't have as much as I'd really like. I'd like to have a really good bed of it, so I can, you know, like do things like ferment some, pickle some, that kind of thing. We'll just see how we go. Got a few more. Just get these nasturtiums to bugger off a minute. Over there. Just go over there a minute. Okay? I'm going to pull you guys out soon anyway, so just don't hold your horses. Alright. Okay. I just want to cover these up a bit. Give them a little bit of a blankie for winter because it gets a bit nippy, not gonna lie. I figure, you know, if they can grow garlic in Alaska, I think we're pretty safe in York. Right, we're going back. I'm gonna take you around the rest of the garden. Oh, okay, so strange but true, we still have strawberries coming up. It's October. What the hell? You know, all of this lot as well are all this year's plants, except for 2 of them, which were the mother plants. They've gone mad. There's that mint. If you remember on Instagram, I showed you our last 2 harvests of it. It came back again. The stuff is mental. Okay, we're going to go through to the front. How exciting. Right. So a little while ago we had to dig up all our fruit trees, fruit bushes, and we had to do that and put them in pots because they were going to fix the fence. Yeah, hasn't happened. Okay, but over here we've still got our cornflowers because they couldn't be moved, obviously. And look at this. Look, bloody golden raspberries coming back up again. You know, what the hell? I'm just going to put them in there for now. Their little bowl. Another one. Jesus. I mean, like, seriously. Whew. Anywho. So over here, this is our blackcurrant we thought was going to die, or was dead. But it's grown a new taproot, which is great. It's our blueberry, which we got maybe a dozen blueberries off. Our loganberry, which goes all the way up there. And this monster's our goji berry, which it's doing better in a pot than it ever was in the ground. So may just be staying in a pot because it's bonkers. Whether it actually ever fruits, I don't know, but we'll just see. Now we're going to go over here to the front bed. Now here's our sprouting broccoli. Oh, there's a little bit. We have been sort of like harvesting it as, you know, whatever. And those there, they're our Brussels sprouts. Whether they come up, who knows? We've got a couple of little pumpkins growing. See, look, 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 under there, look, look. Our little babies hiding. There's another spaghetti squash over there, another one growing up over there. You can see it. I'm only one-handed right now, so I'm not doing so well. And here's our herb garden. That's the sage, which has already been harvested for this year. Thyme, which was already harvested for this year. The oregano. Can I just say, that was harvested, and that's as much as we harvested off it, and it's come back that big. Obligatory rosemary. The parsley, which is now hanging up in the thing. Basil didn't do so great. It's not happy here. lemon balm, and the coriander that I've let go to seed. Right there. And the French marigolds, which we have in there for medicine. I'm going to go back in. Okay, so that's our garden. That's our edible garden that we're doing the best that we can with. So yeah, we've got the garlic in, that's great. I'm going to go and munch these raspberries because I can't really make anything out of them because there's only 4. So yeah, and I will see what I can do later on, but probably today this is it. And I'll try and do a cooking video once a week. As you can hear, I'm a little breathless. It's not because, well, it could partly be because I'm a fat cow, but it's more to do with my back. Even doing that little bit walking around the house is incredibly painful, so it does leave me somewhat knackered afterwards. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.